85 of the Rubio Method. We have a great show. Continuing on, confidence is the key. All right, my son, Damon Dale, he plays basketball on the 8th grade team. Did us a good job, but I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about two of his, quote, assistant coaches / stat men. Okay, Jenna, pick a 12. This is Big Dave on the left and Gunner on the right. Two very, very happy kids that do a great job. I just wanted to give some flowers to them, as they say. Big Dave, they dress up every day for games. They take the stats. They're yelling at kids. They're getting everyone in order, organizing the bench. They do a great job. I know them both personally. I'm pretty sure I gave Big Dave, who's the shorter one, his nickname. And Gunner, I don't really have Big Dave right there on the left. It's a nice jacket. Always looks like he's had a rough day at the office. And then you got Gunner, the big redhead. And Big Dave is not that short. I mean, he's short, but Gunner is like 6'2" or something already, and he's a big kid. Both good kids. They know their role, always have a smile, and they do make the team better, so shout out to those two. And then I wanted to talk about confidence is the key, about Christmas dinner. Okay, we finally got done with Thanksgiving and all that trash food. I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I had turkey, I had mashed potatoes, I had stuffing, and someone talked to me about it and said, man, is your wife just a bad cook? Because if she watches the show, she's going to think she's a terrible cook. No, she's a phenomenal cook. She's absolutely phenomenal. But turkey's just terrible, okay? I ate a little bit of turkey, Jenna. I had literally the size of like a 50-cent piece, a dollar bill folded in half. That's how much turkey I had. And it was turkey. Mashed potatoes were mashed potatoes. The stuffing was stuffing. The butter was good. I like the roll with butter. And she makes this pumpkin surprise thing. It's just like pumpkin filling. And then you put like cake, I think cake batter, whatever the crumbly part of the cake is, the crust. Is that what it is? And then it's like 9 sticks of butter on top of it. So it's delicious. So I only had a little bite, Doc and Chef. So if you're watching this, don't yell at me. But that's tasty. But the rest of the meals, it's not good. You'll never get. Tell me it is. I know AC will go to bat with this one saying it's phenomenal. I've had the wrong stuff. It's trash. I've said it before. My argument is if it was so great, you cook it more than once a year. But no one does because it's trash and it takes too long. It's just not worth it. All right. So let's talk about the day I became a man at Christmas. Okay. What happened at Christmas? I think the year was 1993. I was 18 or 19 years old. About 6'3", about 300 pounds. I'm off to college. I come back for Christmas, and being one of the younger grandkids, I was still at the kids' table. Everyone has a kids' table at holidays. If you don't, because you don't have enough family yet, trust me, you will get to one. So the kids' table is basically like a card table, just one of those stupid little fold-up tables that are, you lean on it too hard and you're going to shatter it. It's like you put 2 Dixie cups full of water on it and it's going to break because it's so cheap. So a card table, I don't even think we were allowed tablecloths because we were such animals. And you have those stupid little folding chairs that my big ass, basically every time I moved, it creaked and I was like, this is going to blow, it's going to blow, it's going to blow. So in September of that year, so 3 months before Christmas, my grandpa passed away. He was old, had a good life, blah, blah, blah. He passed away, but he always sat at the head of the table. So being the good Italian family that I come from, I'm still at the kids' table and my grandfather's spot is open. But it's not really open because my grandmother brought a plate of food. Okay, now for the Italians, we didn't have turkey on Thanksgiving. We had lasagna. That's what real people should be eating. None of that turkey crap. So we had this fantastic lasagna, garlic bread, all this good stuff, meatballs the size of my damn head. Delicious. Italian sausages all over the place. Phenomenal. You're eating this, you're getting sweaty, food's flying all over the place. So I look over as I'm sitting, like a fat guy in a little coat at this card table with my other reject cousins that are still too young. And I look over and I see the empty spot, but there's a plate of food there. Me being who I am, I walk over to that table. I pull back my grandfather's chair. I sit down at his spot. My grandmother comes over flipping out. Christopher, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I go, I'm taking a spot. She goes, that's Grandpa's spot. I go, I can guarantee you he's not making this Christmas. I'm taking this spot from this point on. And you know what? They let me have it. So I had enough confidence to take the spot. I got out of the kid table jinx. That was done. All right. The bottom line. We're at the bottom line segment. The bottom line is everything that you should have learned without even realizing you learned it. Number one, I guess there really is always a bright side if you want to see it. Rowan McCullough, what a damn legend. 10 days basically from getting his head almost sliced in half. And he's out making inspirational videos, teaching the word of the Lord. I mean, he's got AC. I think AC almost teared up just a tad, and AC's not a crier. Okay. I guess there really is always a bright side if you want to see it. Rowan McCullough, you are that bright side right now, my man. Number 2, just be honest. Joey B, everyone knew you were going to pardon him. Just be honest. You'd be under a lot less fire if you would have just said, hell yes, I'm pardoning him. He's my kid. Of course I'm going to pardon him. And number 3, stick up for yourself when you think you deserve it. Stick up for yourself when you think you deserve it. This has to go back to me getting my big butt out of the kids' table, going to the big boy table. Shout out to me. All right, I want to thank Jenna for all of her hard work on the back end of this. Also, AC at AC Sports Live and Craig Hannum. They were great guests as always. If you guys have any topics and or would like to be a guest on the Rubio Method or be a sponsor, just contact Rubio at therubiomethod.com. Jenna, I'm out.